Wow. How?
I don't know, man. Just everything worked out perfect for me. Had a great push through 1 and 2. That kind of all started with the 6. And, yeah, big run off of 2. C's kind of parted and just was able to keep my momentum up. You know, that was really it. And obviously we still had pretty good tires, you know, compared to those guys. But what a crazy finish. Hope y'all enjoyed that. I certainly did. Yeah, just really proud of our team. Had a really solid weekend, win or no win. Really nice to, you know, qualify really well, but we'll certainly enjoy this, man. This is pretty cool, you know. Just never take this stuff for granted because they're hard to come by, you know, and learn that the hard way. So always enjoy it, always appreciate it. Thanks to everybody at KBB. What a great partner. Been on board for it's our 10th year together, which is pretty cool. Chevrolet, everybody at Hendrick Motorsports. Boss, thanks, buddy. Appreciate it. Glad to be bringing one home.
You said the C's parted, but you kind of had to put a little door to the 11. Were you thinking this is my only shot to make it happen?
Oh, I wasn't going to lift, so I didn't know what was going to happen, but I figured, you know, at the end of the day, you know, it was what it was at that point. We were both wide open corner exit, so wherever I ended up. At that point, we were all committed, so it was, yeah, really cool just to be, restart 10th and somehow win it on a green-white checker. It's pretty neat.
Boy, what a different weekend it was this weekend for the 9 team. Alan Gustafson with the call to go with 4 tires. It paid off, and Chase Elliott made it happen at the end of the day, Dave.
Marty, what an amazing day for Denny Hamlin and almost a win there at the end. Denny, how would you describe this day?
Just super disappointing. Obviously, I wanted it bad. You know, it would have been 60 for me, and, you know, team just did an amazing job with the car. Just really, really fast. Gave me everything I needed. Got the restart I needed. Just couldn't finish it there on the last corner. Obviously got really, really tight with the 23, and I just got real tight, and we let the 9 win.
Is it this place? It seems to be a riddle that is tough to solve.
Yeah, it's just mechanical failures and different things have really hindered us in years past, and we had, you know, no power steering that last run and low voltage, just a lot of things, and just couldn't. I just disappointed because I don't think I've ever had a car that good to the competition, man, I wanted it for my dad. I wanted it for everybody. Just wanted it a little too hard.
Toughed it out best he could today, Kim.
And Bubba Wallace will have to settle for a 5th place finish after being in the lead there to take the final restart. What do you make of how your team owner, Denny Hamlin, raced you there at the end?
Well, to even have a shot at the win with the way we started, I told Post, you could have fooled me because we were not good. We missed it on the fire off speed. So I just really appreciate the team. You know, 2 years ago, I'd probably say something dumb. I mean, he's a dumbass for that move, for sure. I don't care if he's my boss or not. But we're going for the win. I hate that we gave it to Chevrolet there. Toyotas were super fast, and proud to be driving one. I thought it was meant to be, and then it wasn't. And all in all, the positive, though, we were minus 26 coming in. Now we're minus 27 coming in. We're minus 26 leaving. We gained a point.
They gained a point. And Tyler Reddick comes home in the 7th position. A good rebound for the day. But as you look at that final overtime restart, you were in position to help your teammate and/or win yourself. How do you do that differently if you could?
Yeah, I just tried to give him the best push I could. And, yeah, I was really fortunate the previous restart that he was able to hold the lead. But, yeah, I don't know, I tried to push him, and we just got separated. So, obviously, I want to push him out, try and help him win. And then obviously keep the gap closed up to try and be in second and have a shot at it myself. But it was a tough day. I really thought our Beast Toyota Camry was really fast. It's just we just had struggles on pit road. It's part of racing. It's tough. But yeah, obviously there's only one thing we can do at Charlotte, and that's what we'll be focused on.
Boy, what a crazy finish. Chase Briscoe winds up 4th. Kind of walk me through those final few restarts. How much of your job was to push your teammate Christopher Bell, but how much of your job was to fight for you and the 19 team.
It was tough. I've never really been in a situation like that where, I needed really anybody but Bubba to win in that situation, but I wanted to still put it in a position where I could still win the race too, and it was just tough, with those restarts. They're so circumstantial. One thing goes your way and you can end up winning the race, or, one bad thing goes your way and you end up running 5th to 7th. So, yeah, it's just crazy, just the runs and how fast they develop. And, yeah, I thought I was going to honestly still have a really good shot to win the race, and when Bell got in the fence off of 4, I had to all but stop, and it just ruined my momentum. So, yeah, scrappy day for our Bass Pro Shops. Tracker Toyota would have loved to obviously be a little bit better all day, but yeah, crazy. I think we're averaging like a top 5 finish in the playoffs, and we're only 20 points above. So yeah, it's just never feel safe at the Roval, but go there and try to do our job. Our road course stuff's been really good this year, so yeah, see what we can do.
I wanted to ask you what you were processing there, because I heard James give you the points update. At the time, Wallace was in the lead and you were +1 and you didn't say a word. Were you thinking, I've got to do whatever I need to do to gain points for me, now +21?
Yeah, that was the hard thing. That second to last restart, I had a huge run down the back straightaway, and I thought I could clear potentially. And so I tried to make it 3 wide, but, looking back on it, maybe it would have been better just to hit the 20 as hard as I could and try to get him to the lead. But, yeah, I don't know. It is so crazy on those restarts. They're just, you're making, split-second decisions, and, one variable can change, and then what you thought was the right move is the wrong move. So, yeah, crazy race. I'm sure it was fun to watch. And, yeah, go on to the next one.
Christopher Bell comes home in the 3rd position. There were moments late in the race where you had an opportunity to maybe jump and get the win. If you could rewrite kind of that last restart, how would it look differently in your mind?
I honestly don't know what I could have done. I'm leaving here feeling, pretty satisfied, and that was a bummer whenever I lost the lead on the restart where we caught the wrong timing line. But even looking back at it, it was such a 50-50 call on those restarts of whether you wanted to be the inside or the outside, and I don't know what I would do different. I thought we left it all on the table. Didn't win today.
+44 headed to the Roval. Does that give you a little breathing room?
Certainly, it was rewarding. It was rewarding to be restarting on that front row and knowing that, if I win, I advance, and if I get out of here and don't win, we're in a really good spot. So, proud of our team, and we are doing a really good job of controlling what we can control, and getting, pretty good finishes out of it, and we're running well too. So I'm excited about the Roval. We've been really strong on the road courses and got some breathing room, so it should be a fun one.
What a strange, weird trip for Joey Logano today at Kansas Speedway. In the end, you brought it to pit lane rolling. Is that even a shock to you?
I guess it's better than what it could have been. Just a tough weekend, right with the flat tire in practice. Starting the back, worked our way up there, got stage points in both stages, so I was pretty proud of that, which obviously is very valuable at the moment. And then I just got caught up on that restart wreck. I really don't even know what happened yet. I just know I got tagged in the left rear and I went around. So, yeah, dang. And we kind of threw a Hail Mary there at the end, put 2 tires on it, and probably was still going to be okay. It was a net ahead, but just kept getting used up on too many restarts with bad tires on it. So, yeah, just I guess it could have been worse. I guess that's the one way to look at it, but also could have been much better.
So it was a terrific run from the back to the front for Ryan Blaney into the top 10 after starting in the back in a backup car. But you wind up 24th. You sped on the last stop. I mean, if that hadn't have happened, would it have been a top 10 day for you guys?
I think we could have hung in the top 10. I probably could have run 7th to 10th. That's about as good as I was going to be. I thought it was, really good effort by everybody. We got a little better through the day, which was good. Yeah, money stop, driver sped. Just trying to, we did 2, and I was trying to get out on the second row, and I just it gave too much. It was over. But appreciate all the 12 boys for their work. Appreciate all the Team Penske and the Wood Brothers chipping in yesterday, getting that backup car ready for today. Appreciate Menards and Richmond and Ford, Rush 8s, everybody. Go to the Roval next week, see what we can do. Looking forward to that one. Our road course program's gotten better. So, driver made a couple mistakes at the end, but that's why you win last week, so you can be aggressive like that. But proud of the effort of them getting a little bit better and better.
Yeah, one more week of not worrying about points for this 12 team before we start the round of 8.
Ross Chastain comes home in the 11th position, also earned points in both of the stages. So as you look at the day for the one team, did you capitalize on everything you had?
No, Kim, not for our Kubota Chevy. I felt like towards the end of stage 1 we were our best, and as all of the cup rubber got laid down, I felt like, all right, we've settled in here. And then from there, we just lost the balance and the handle. And I mean, we're doing small air pressure adjustments, and we got worse and worse, and we couldn't get it back. So I think the track changed, and I don't begin to claim to understand how that works. And clearly, we don't have a good grasp on it enough to keep up with it, because we were a top 5 car there at the end of stage 1 and not that the rest of the race. So, no, I don't think we capitalized on it.
Ross Chastain enters next week's elimination race, minus 13 to the cut line.
Well, at the end of the day, Austin Cindric drove what appeared to be a modified to pit lane. I'm glad you hopped out okay. What was that day like?
Yeah, I mean, not good enough on a couple fronts, and definitely passed a lot of cars today, and I kind of stall out once I get to that 15th to 17th range, and yeah, we just got completely hosed on that restart, and tore up race car, and had the enjoyment of doing the last 60 laps or whatever that was without power steering. So just another icing on the cake, and goals for next week are really clear. So that makes things, I guess, easier. But I am proud of my team. I put a lot of effort in a lot of departments to this weekend to bring a fast discount tire forward, and yeah, just not enough.
Winds up being 6 for Kyle Larson. Talking to he and Cliff Daniels throughout the week, you kind of said, hey, if we don't win, we just need a solid day. Was this the kind of performance? I know you'd like a little bit more, but the kind of performance you guys needed on the 5 team?
Yeah, absolutely. It was a good race. I think my car was better than the job I was able to do there. I felt like we probably had the second or third best car, but just, I don't know, I didn't do the best job on restarts and would kind of lose some ground, and then it takes the whole, next 70 laps to get by, 1 or 2 guys. So just was putting myself behind, but I thought our team did a good job, and, got in the wall a couple times too, but it was fast, and it was fun to be fast again. It was fun to feel like I could have a shot to win a stage or win the race. So just got to look back and study it a little bit better, and you try to do a better job next time. But at the same point, you're trying to be safe. You're trying to protect the points, and it's just a lot to think about while you're out there.
Speaking of points, they will go to the Roval with a very comfortable 54-point lead over the cut line.
Well, considering where it was going, where it was headed, William, are you satisfied with where it ended?
I mean, yeah, you got to be. I mean, it was terrible there in the beginning of the race. And, yeah, I mean, we just found a way to kind of wake the car up and get it, driving pretty good. So I'm proud of that, because I'm proud of the fact that we just didn't kind of sit on it and just run, where we were going to run back there in the back, and got it better. And it really came to life. That third stage, like, I could run anywhere and could run hard and make pretty good speed. So, yeah, just kind of baffling. But, yeah, it was good to be able to get it to where it was at the end.
Was it like a light switch out there when he made that big adjustment on pit road?
No, I think we just kind of probably got a little confused in practice of what we were learning, and we kind of went the other way. And then, when we got there in the race, we just knew we had gone the wrong way. So we had to back a lot of things out from practice and really get back to where we ended practice, which was pretty good, and it was solid. So still work to do, but yeah, we got it in the game there at the end, and I'm proud of that.
And plus 40 going to the Roval. What does that make you feel like?
I mean, it's better than wherever we were going to run and however it was going to be. So it was about 20 spots better than where it could have been, but yeah, nothing's safe. We got to go there and run well, but I think we can.
Lee, he's out of the infield care center. What did you just experience, smell, taste, feel?
Yeah, it was a wild ride, no doubt. Before I knew it, I mean, I had a decent restart going, and then, yeah, I mean, I just get wrecked by the 42. I mean, it just drives through me. And then, yeah, I was sliding on the wall and was just mad at that point from how our day was going. And then this just pissed me off even more, because that's what really hurt, was just flipping down the track. So, yeah, I mean, violent, no doubt. But, man, such a fast speed you cashed forward today. And just a bummer, right before that caution came out, we were going to have a top 10 day racing up inside the top 10 majority of the day. And it's a shame that it has to come to an end that way. But just shout out to everyone back at FRM for bringing another really good car, especially at a mile and a half. So yeah, hopefully 5 more. Hopefully we can bring some more good ones.
Glad you're okay. Wild ride after a strong run.
Hi folks, Lee Diffie from NBC Sports. If you enjoyed what you just watched, well, it's time to bring the action and subscribe to the Motorsports on NBC YouTube channel. You can have it all: news, highlights, interviews, and analysis. So go for it.